Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, as you saw by the title down below, we're going to be making a dulce de leche roll cake, and it's pretty much just the process of how to make it and pretty much how you roll the cake, how you decorate it, how you ice it, how you put pecans and all that stuff. So keep on watching. Alright, so first things first, all we're going to use right now, we already have our cake prepared and ready to go. This is pretty much just vanilla cake laid out on a cake pan, baked, and once it's ready, all we got to do is just roll it once it's hot, so obviously it stays in this shape. So all we're going to do right now is we're going to unroll it. Pretty much we baked it, we covered it, we put it in the fridge for it to cool, and once it's all cooled down, then it's ready to obviously be filled, rolled, and then iced. A lot of people do these roll cakes with like either fresh fruit such as mango, strawberry, blueberries, raspberries, just depending. Normally people literally like them with dulce de leche, which is cajeta in Spanish. So we're gonna be doing that one today. So as you can see here, I have my sheet cake of vanilla, literally all unrolled. And I like to put up parchment paper just so that way it doesn't stick and so that way there's no mess and anything like that. So this is what it is. Technically, it's just a sheet of cake that is pretty much cracked, but don't worry, all of this is fixed once we start to roll the cake together. So all I like to do is just fold this at the bottom, obviously to put that cake on the table. There is parchment paper at the bottom, so it's okay. Everything should stick together and just like that. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and stick all of my little sides together, just so that way at the moment of rolling this, it all sticks together and nothing comes down or, you know, just falls apart or all that stuff. So there we go. That's as close as it would get. So once we have this like this, now the next part is you're gonna fill it up. You're gonna fill it up with whatever it is that you want to put, whether it's just, for example, dulce de leche, or whether you want to go ahead and do fresh fruit, pecans, whatever it is that you're gonna add in here. Now is the time to add it with your filling. So all we're gonna do here is pretty much, I already have my dulce de leche ready, and all we're gonna do is scoop it up and put it on here. Alrighty, so now that we have all that ready, with my smaller spatula, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start spreading it around. Alright, so now all we have to do is just sprinkle the pecans on there. Alright, so pretty much the last step, once you've added your pecans or whatever it is that you're going to add to your filling, we have to go ahead and roll it before icing the cake. So all we're going to do is pretty much roll from the same way that we unrolled this cake. So we want to make sure we start from this side, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to start slow. You know, we obviously had our little cracks on there, but that is okay. And with the help of my parchment paper, all I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start rolling this around, making sure that I press. Not too hard, but somewhat pressing down on the cake so that way everything can start sticking together. Look at that. Okay. With the help of my parchment paper, I keep on rolling and ready. So once I have my whole cake rolled, all I like to do is pretty much just press down on it just to make sure everything is good, making sure that everything sticks together, that nothing is falling apart, breaking apart, or anything like that. So that's pretty much ready. And then all I like to do as well is add a little bit of our cajeta or dulce de leche, whatever you call it, into our cake board so that way it sticks. We don't want to make sure that we put our cake there and then, you know, the whole thing is going to fall apart and it's not going to stick on there. So we got that ready like this. Pull our parchment paper off and press again, and then all I do is I get my board really close to it, I flip it, and ready. It's on its cake board. Alrighty, so Now that we have this done, look at this. This is pretty much your whole process of rolling your cake. Now all we have to do is pretty much cover it. I guess some clients like their roll cakes with icing, regular whipped icing, and they tend to put fruit on top or whatever it is that they want to add. Today's customer, they wanted cajeta, dulce de leche on there as their icing as well. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. Cajeta dulce de leche is pretty much a condensed milk. It's like, in English, it sounds really nasty, but it's burnt milk. And it's technically like a caramel, so it's really sweet, but I guess this is for people that really like sweet stuff. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and pretty much put icing on here and start spreading it all around. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, we already have our cake all iced with dulce de leche or cajeta. And all we're gonna do is add pecans all over it because that's how the customer wanted, and we do whatever the customer wants. So all we're gonna do is just sprinkle all of this all around the cake, and then we'll package it and it's pretty much ready to go. Alrighty, so we have our cake ready and covered. Look at this, it's all covered in pecans. This looks delicious, but now it's time to package. All we're gonna do is pretty much put it on the container here and seal it up together, put it in the fridge, wait for the customer to arrive, and that's pretty much it. So here we put the lid on here. It's ready to go. We'll put a Felipe's Creation sticker and done. That's how you make a dulce de leche or cajeta roll cake. Alright guys, and that's it. This is how you make a roll cake. Pretty much the process of how to roll it and how to ice it and how to put it together. Remember, you can pretty much do a roll cake with whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to fill it with, whether it's candy, fruit, anything that you want to put on it, you can. That's why it's called a roll cake. This one in particular, it's called a dulce de leche or cajeta, un pastel cajeta de rollo de cajeta. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any other video suggestions, cake ideas, or anything that you want to see on this channel, leave it in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that red button that says subscribe. Also hit that bell so that way YouTube notifies you when we upload a brand new video. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you on to the next one. Peace.